Good evening and welcome to Sea Fishing with CJ. I couldn't remember the name of my channel there. Sea Fishing with CJ. Good evening. I've had a visit from Mr. GoPro actually, and this has arrived while I've been away the last couple of days. So I'm going to do a quick unboxing of this and give you my first impressions. So first thing first, we've got to open it. Give you a little bit of clue. I gave you a bit of a clue. It's not fishing tackle, but it is associated with the channel. These boxes not very well packed, I have to say. They're rattling around inside there. But it is a new GoPro 10. So there we go, the GoPro 10. Comes in a nice bit of packaging. It's got a nice bag for keeping it all in. Break the seal on this bad boy, just to prove that this has been unopened. And out it comes. So, nice case for carrying it in. Something I must admit I have been lacking, and I've damaged some cameras by rattling them around in bags. And then there's a card. Your camera must be updated before you can use it. So before you can use it, you have to upgrade the firmware. The box comes with USB-C cable, a stick-on helmet mount, the classic GoPro mount, the battery, which is a little bit bigger than the GoPro 8 batteries that I'm used to using. And a standard GoPro screw that goes in there. And then the camera itself. So let's have a little look at this. Out it comes. So there is the camera. Now, I avoided the GoPro 9, although I was very tempted. I've been using GoPro 8s and I've had some really good results with GoPro 8s. But I thought what I'll do is I'll wait till the 10 comes out, because hopefully it will have ironed out any of the problems that have been discovered in the 9, and go for the 10. So there it is. Now let's compare that to the 8s that I have been using. So there is a GoPro 8. It's in its media mod mode. Let's turn it off because it's on at the moment. Because it's in the media mod, it hasn't actually got the housing closure on there. But let's just have a look at how those two cameras compare. Obviously the 10 is a little bit bigger, just a tad. It's a little bit thicker, but yeah, it has a changeable lens cover, unlike the 8, which didn't, which is one of the weak points of the 8, and I have a cracked one or chipped one and had to send it back. And I've been using quite a few of these protection screens, which also I've broken a few of, and this one actually has got a cracked one on it at the moment, so I do need to put another one on it. It's meant to have a hydro rejecting coating on the lens, so if you're swimming underwater with it or whatever, when you come out the water drops off it. And of course the other beauty of this over the 8 or any other earlier GoPros, and changed with 9, is it has a front facing screen. Now I can't do anything with this camera until I upgrade the firmware, so that's the first thing that I'm going to have to do. I'm going to have to work out how to do that. But yeah, first impressions, nice looking camera. I'm liking the blue on the blue sign writing on it. It's the same mount as was on the 8 for mount, so it has its own mount. It doesn't need to be wired into anything or clamped into anything. It has its own mount there. Now also in that box, because I'm a great fan of this as well, and it worked very well on the 8, is I've got the media mod. So this, I believe, is the same media mod for the 9 and the 10. Obviously it won't work on an 8 because of the size of the camera. But and there's the media mod. Comes with another ubiquitous GoPro clamp and another GoPro screw. Now the GoPro screws for the media mods are longer and thinner than the oh yeah, it's actually pretty much the same, so, because they need to be a bit thinner to fit into the bottom of the camera when it's fitted into the media mod. It comes with a wind muffling device, which on the media mod for the 8 it didn't have, and I had to modify that myself by sticking on some muffs. Where is it? So I had to stick these muffs on there. In fact, I've lost one now, just to stop the wind noise. But give you an idea of the difference in size. Yeah, so can't wait to try this bad boy out. Interesting. The rear facing microphone is actually quite small. So it comes with its own muffler. I envisage that will come off and get lost quite quickly, but we'll see. And it's got covers on all the little connection ports as well, which is actually quite a good idea, because again the early one, the 8, didn't have that. So it's got USB-C, it's got some sort of HDMI cable and an audio port. Can't wait to give it a try. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to see if I can connect this camera to the GoPro app and download the upgrade to the firmware. So we'll just wait for that to happen, and we'll have a little slurp. Nice drop of red wine. I think it's Malbec. Very nice too. Right, so I've downloaded the GoPro Quick app onto my phone, put the battery into the new GoPro. One of my first feedbacks on this is this little, the door that shuts on the side there feels a bit, doesn't feel solid as they have done in the past, but I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Right, so the battery is installed. I don't know how much charge there is in this battery, so we'll find out in a minute. So it'll turn on. Oh, that bloody quick turn on. Language English. Oh, the reason I can't see it is because it's got some sort of screen protector on it. I think the GoPro must be updated before you can use it. Well, I know that. I'm trying to do it. How do I get that off? They're straightforward, aren't they? I think there'd be a tab or something you can pull the screen protector off. Oh, there we go. Get rid of that. Now English. By using this GoPro, I agree to that. You can turn on to tag your footage with location, speed, altitude and more on. Okay. Insert SD card. Your GoPro will switch off. Insert SD card and turn it on to restart the update. Right, so I need to put an SD card in this, so I'll nick the SD card out of this camera. not the easiest of things to open, this side door. It's open. SD card going in. Actually, it came with an SD card in it, but I think I'm going to use this SD card because it's 128 gigabyte. SD card is in. Close up the side panel again. Switch on the camera. English, tick. Agree with the terms. Turn on to tag your footage on. The GoPro must be updated before you can use it. Leave it on and start the GoPro quick app to pair and continue. Right, well, I'll put it on. Let's add a camera. Searching for camera. That's that noise in my stomach rumbling. We found your GoPro. And it's the 10 because it's got blue writing. Right, so Hero 10 Black, connect. Blue pair. Right, connecting. Connected. So you can't have any apostrophes or anything like that. There you go, save new name. Right, let's install your update. Continue. Update camera. Connect. Connecting. Connection successful. Accept and continue. It's not playing. Update required. I need battery. Let's see if we can attach it to this power pack. Let's see if that does it. So put the power pack on. I've got 94% left on my phone. This is pumping power into it, into here. Continue. Why is it not continue? Camera battery. Your battery must be at least 20% charged. So obviously I need to update this for a little bit. I don't know what battery power I've got in here. Let's turn it off for a second. Connection lost. Oh, no shit. Right. I think I've got to charge the battery up a little bit. A little slurp. Okay, so the update is downloading to the camera. So you can see that on the camera. A little bit glitchy because the battery had less than 20% power in it, so I've had to recharge it a little bit. And it's updating, installing the update. Be sure to leave your camera on and don't leave the app. The GoPro will power off and on a few times. Right. So, things happening. Was a bit glitchy though, it didn't run as smooth as I thought it was going to, but eventually it's seems to be working now. Installing the update, which is a bit different from earlier cameras I've had, which there was an update that needed to be installed, but it worked without it. This won't work until you've installed the update, which is a little bit annoying because I wanted to get it straight out of the box and play with it. Installing the update. red light's flashing on the camera. It seems to say it's recording, but let's hope I put enough charge in that battery that it's not going to die in the middle of the update, which is a bit sad. So far, impressions are, oh, hello, update complete. So, what does that mean? It still says I'm still installing the update on my phone, but the camera seems to think it's done. So let's see what happens. I mean, I was a great fan of my 8s. I've got 2 of them. I'll continue to use them, but this will become my main camera. It says install an update. Standard 4K 30 frames per minute. So I'll change it to. Update complete. Got it. No media. SD card may contain data. It does. So how do I get the menus up? This is a real case that I really ought to read the instructions, don't I, really? Right. Here we go. Me filming you, filming me, filming you. Here we go. Me filming you, filming me, filming you. But I haven't changed the data. I've got 21% power in here, so perhaps I need to put this power pack on so that we're charging it and running off that. Let's stop the filming. Right, standard. Right, here we go. So standard 4K. I want to record in as much as I can. Cinematic 5.3K, 30 frames and linear. That's what we want. So that's what we're going to record in, because although nothing will play in 5.3K, it does mean that when you zoom in post-edit, you get nice crystal clear zoomed in frames, which is what I want to do. Yeah, can't wait to give it a go. So I'm just doing a quick comparison here. I'm using my Sony ZV1 alongside the Gopro in what isn't particularly bright light, just to see how they compare. Now the ZV1's got a 1-inch sensor, so it should actually perform better in poor light than the Gopro. But looking at the front screen, it looks all right. But we'll have a look at it on the computer and say, so this is the ZV1 and this is the GoPro. Okay, so we'll have a look at that and see how it compares. So we're filming. Stop filming. Right, well that's it for the unboxing. First impressions. Yeah, it's a pretty cool camera. Can't wait to go out and try it out for real. But so far, yeah, pretty good.